tonight. Cause you're with a god. Bitch, you think I'd ever stop?
What's going on, DSG? It's your boy Donald Bradley back at y'all with another video. Today we are here with the Stupendium, the ARK of the TINDERBOX Frostpunk 2 song. I believe we had reacted to the original Frostpunk track along with the remaster, if I am correct about that. Looking down in the description, we got some other people on vocals I had looked at. Choral vocals by Carol of the Bells, Faithkeeper vocals by Hala CG. Song produced by Oxygen Beats. So we gonna see what's going on. So be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that social media. We ain't here without any further ado. 3, 2, 1, click. And there's still another Stupendium track we have to check out that I meant to react to it, and then it completely got away from me. This is the one right before this one.
Storm came, storm will come again. Tempest upon tempest, till what's left to let the tundra claim.
Hold on. That beat though. Go ahead. Go ahead, Stoops. Do the thing. Do the thing.
Storm's coming, storm came, storm will come again. Tempest upon tempest, till what's left to let the tundra claim. Useless to dispute, should you be hoping for someone to blame. Hubris from the day those walls arose by any other name.
Whoa, hold on, wait a minute.
Storm came, storm will come again.
So just storm coming, storm came, storm will come again. Homie just out there in the snow. But all right, let's go on.
Tempest upon tempest, till what's left to let the tundra claim. Useless to dispute, should you be hoping for someone to blame. Hubris from the day those walls.
Someone to blame. So somebody messed up. Okay.
Arose by any other.
Y'all know I don't play games and stuff like that. So we usually, when we get onto these gaming tracks, I try to like just piece together what the lyrics are saying to grab a notion. You know what I'm saying? And also trying to remember at all what we had reacted to from the previous game ones. But Stoops does a really good job lyrically. So we're going to see what's going on.
We burned the very best of us to cast us into flame. And when the skies denied us, we still marched on all the same. Through night and day, we tried to stay alight against the ice's rain, and blindly claimed the price we'd pay was worth what we became. We sacrificed.
All right, so this is definitely a song filled with regret. You know what I'm saying? Speaking on seems to be issues that at the time seemed so grand that it led to the downfall, and now you're out there like, damn, well, none of that worth it. But okay.
Sacrificed, and what have we to show? A barren land of arid ice where not a seed will grow. When Mother Nature came for us, took Fahrenheit below. We sanctioned plights of matricide and blackened skies with smoke. We crafted our salvation, twisted iron into spires. Through disaster and salvation, bled her veins alight the fires. Each building block a tinderbox, how fitting it transpire. The ending of an empire, be reduced to just the pyre.
What's crazy about this is like being out there in the snow, just cold and all that stuff, but talking about burning crap down. Now, if I'm remembering correctly from the original song, where it was the people living in the icy tundra, but they had like a civilization. You know what I'm saying? And it was like the religious fanatics versus the rebels, I guess, if you want to. I don't know. And did that like come to a climax and everything just got destroyed? But all right, let's go.
Leaves on the ground, auburn green, golden brown, lost to free stories now, just as we've fallen down.
Stoke the fires, give your last, keep the flame of all we've known. For when heaven left us helpless, we built shelter of our own.
But when heaven left us helpless, we built shelter of our own. And that goes with what was said earlier, talking about how they marched up to heaven and kept going type deal. But all right, let's go.
Half a darkened where an endless storm has blown. Cling to every dying ember and remember warmth of home. May we all rise together, lest we all fall apart. May our city stand, our promised
Is that supposed to be the same character, but like younger? Okay. Wait a minute. What is okay? And they're wearing it here. Is this like the one in charge? And he's just remembering back on the times where he was like the one in charge and just messed everything up. Is that what we got going on?
Forge a path at any cost. A future for our children built no matter what was lost. Yet perfidious a vision left that mission to attrition. Fetid grip of man's ambition re-arisen from the frost. Come my sisters, come my brothers, some respect amongst your kin. Why for all...
Alright, so we're getting flashbacks. And this is what I'm talking about with Stoops. I feel like the music that they make is very, very good just in general. But like for those that aren't really savvy with the game like myself, I feel like Stoops really paints a really dope story lyrically, but also visually it's amazing. Like I've said before, you get a whole cinematic experience over here. But let's go.
Ambition re-arisen from the frost. Come my sisters, come my brothers, some respect amongst your kin. Why for all this air and bluster we're no better than the wind. For the ice beneath this...
For all this air and bluster, we're no better than the wind. Bars? Okay.
Some respect amongst your kin. Why for all this air and bluster we're no better than the wind. For the ice beneath this tundra is getting all too thin, and life outside of this rotunda hang on what's declared within. To which the spoils of grit and toil the worthiest shall rise.
But each on earth has equal worth when seen through heaven's eyes.
Hey, let's go, Connor. Hey. Let's go. Hey.
But each on earth has equal worth when seen through heaven's eyes.
To which the spoils of grit and toil
Who is that?
the worthiest
I can't tell who that is. Alright.
shall rise.
But each on earth has equal worth when seen through heaven's eyes.
Time on and reason what shall take us through to all our skies. The path we took is passed through to ideas.
Okay, that's Schwab. Alright. We got Connor and Schwab.
Salvation lies. The right of man to find the land, rebuild the world that fell. The world we knew is more than new, so must we be as well.
His guiding hand divine and plants his hope in every knell.
What seed will grow in bed of hope? We must progress ourselves. A future born in fruitless scorns that human flaw would leave. Disputes of waters, uniforms, should future thought to freeze. When schools of thought make rules of law, make tools of war to creed. What hubris wrought when Doon it bought the rubric for debris.
Yo. And Stoops has always had a poetic style in the sense of Stoops' flow pockets where they like to maneuver lyrically, rhythmically. I've noticed in a few songs that they've got like an at home, a comfortable spot. You know what I'm saying? That they like to move on. But I like the area that Stoops navigates.
Every now.
What seed will grow in bed of hope? We must progress ourselves. A future born in fruitless scorns that human flaw would leave. Disputes are worn as uniforms, should future thought to freeze.
Disputes are worn as uniforms, like soldier type. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
When schools of thought make rules of law, make tools of war to creed. What hubris wrought when Doon it bought the rubric for debris.
Autumn leaves on the ground, auburn green, golden brown, lost to free stories now, just as we falling down.
Stoke the fires, give your last. Keep the flame of all we've known. For when heaven left us helpless, we built shelter of our own. But the hardened hearth are darkened where an endless storm has blown. Cling to every dying ember and remember warmth of home.
Like this song got passion and feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's go.
May we all rise together lest we all fall apart. May our city thrive, our people strive for futures we might chart. May we survive the weather, though the forecast be stark. But discord thrives when laws decide which paths must guide the ark through the storm. Each citizen's resilient, Dissonance was given with the lie that each shiver would deliver us deliverance in time. But dissonance and dissidents have driven us to schism, just like Sisyphus, the myth of us, we never-ending climb. No filibuster preserves us from temperature's decline. No divisions cut so deep as those down lines where laws assigned. So filibuster preserves us from temperature's decline. No division
cut so deep as those down lines where laws are signed. As those down lines where laws are signed. Hold on.
Ending climb. No filibuster preserves us from temperature's decline. No divisions cut so deep as those down lines where laws are signed.
As those down lines where laws that's signed. Just like talking about the laws that were made where they're very, very divisive is what's being spoken on, I believe.
So the militant, the penitent, entrenched against their fellow men, forgetting that the elements cannot how you align.
Ooh, hold on. The militant, the penitent entrenched against their fellow men. So you're talking about war.
Men forgetting that the
elements care not how you align. Speaking more on, I assume, the fire that burnt everything down, and then the inevitable super winter that preceded that just encased over everything is what I'm assuming. But yeah, straight poetry. And yeah, you just see this character reminiscing, thinking back on, like, it seems like their parliament, the government that they had set up for themselves, got to see the conflicting positions turn into, like, physical violence and people going to war, and essentially got to watch the whole thing just crumble and burn down. Now it seems like you're the only one left. Like, damn. Let's go.
To the militant, the penitent, entrenched against their fellow men, forgetting that the elements cannot how you align. Without the heart, the blood will start to freeze it, but to chill. The acre pipe to give us light will cease it, cold as still.
And you also gotta give it to Stu for the delivery. You know what I'm saying? There's conviction, there's passion in these words. Let's go.
Out the heart, the blood will start to freeze it, but to chill. The acre pipe to give us light will cease it, cold as still. But if we were to summary our great and grand discoveries, then now would be we found the freezing point of human will. There's not the time for tears.
On the freezing point of human will. Go ahead. But
to chill. The acre pipe to give us light will cease it, cold as still. But if we were to summary our great and grand discoveries, then now would be we found the freezing point of human will. There's not the time for tears when all that's tears against the wall. They streak the face and freeze in place, for they've the grace to fall.
It's cold enough to freeze alcohol, and yeah. Yeah.
Not the time for tears when all that's tears against the wall. They streak the face and freeze in place, for they've the grace to fall. If each a flake unique in shape is beauty framed in squall, what leap of faith to dream our place was not beneath them all. For what is man but shape, beauty framed in squall?
Hold on.
The face and freeze in place, for they've the grace to fall. If each a flake unique in shape is beauty.
Talking about snowflakes right here. Snowflakes.
Beauty framed in squall. What leap of faith to dream our
place was not beneath them all. Just saying, I think it's like beneath the snow, as in covered in snow, dead bodies. You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right, let's go.
It's not the time for tears when all that's tears against the wall. They streak the face and freeze in place, for they've the grace to fall. If each a flake unique in shape is beauty framed in squall, what leap of faith to dream our place was not beneath them all. For what is man but animal?
To think that our place was not beneath the snow at the end of the day. Like, what hubris we must have had. But come on.
Well, in all but face and name, no fang but sharp of mandible when chance to stake a claim. We rage and fight against the night, but sun still fades the same. So each convinced of right and right, we buck for fate.
Against the night, but sun still fades. Like, talk about, like, trying to keep away the night, but the sun still goes away every day, so it's like inescapable type shit. Let's go.
We rage and fight against the night, but sun still fades the same. So each convinced of right and right, we buck for fate in vain. Ain't the strong that they may prosper, ain't the weak may they revive. Loose the gates to save the lost, but heed the heat for those inside. Rush the senses, hush and censor, all its free expression thrive. You to let it flourish, and that one more creature raise the knife. Let it burn, I say! Rend it all to ash and dust. For as fools we are as fuel. It is our nature to combust.
As fools we are as fuel, and it's our nature to combust. So it's like the acceptance of the faults type deal, or like accepting the blame. You know what I mean? It's just like, we did this. This is what it is. There's no way around it. There, especially for someone in this position, like, there's no one to blame. You're there by yourself. Like, who are you gonna lie to? You know what I'm saying? But let's go.
For as fools we are as fuel. It is our nature to combust.
Spontaneous human combustion.
So blessed engine, grinds and churns and screams and lusts. Its luster faded now, since autumn eve that God did leave to rust.
Autumn leaves on the ground, auburn green, golden brown, lost to free stories now, just as we've fallen down. As the branch calls to grief, as leaves dance on the breeze, who so cast on the tree when autumn.
So careful of the type, but no, from scarped cliff and quarried stone, she cries 1,000 types are gone. I care for nothing, all shall go. Thou makest thine appeal to me. I bring to life, I bring to death. The spirit does but mean the breath. I know no more, and he shall he. Man, her last work, who seemed so fair, such splendid purpose in his eyes, who rolled the psalm to wintry skies, who built him fanes of fruitless prayer, who trusted God was love indeed, and love creation's final law. Though nature red in tooth and claw with ravin shrieked against his creed. O life as futile then as frail, oh for thy voice to soothe and bless, what hope of answer or redress behind the veil, behind the veil.
Yo, this was all-star powerful, bruh. That was crazy. I never believe.
If you hadn't gathered,
Alright, yo, hey. That was dope. I'll watch this after, but that was dope. When we listen to that dope here, yo, that was awesome. The emotion, the passion, that thing had me feeling. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I think Stoops did a very, very good job at portraying both lyrically and visually what's going on as far as the game is concerned, or at least what they wanted to portray to you, and did a good job. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing people like Connor Schwab in the cast. We've seen them in Stoops videos, we've seen them in Dan videos and things like that. Even Rusty, you know what I'm saying? They all work together, which I think is really, really cool. You know what I'm saying? But this was awesome. The video was amazing. Like, Stoops on the verge of making movies. Like, I don't know if that's ever in the plan for the studio, but y'all right there. Right, you're right there. Hey, I'm just saying. But yeah, no, this was awesome, man. That's the take. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that there social media, and I catch y'all next one, fam. Peace.